Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and we have very good news for Donald Trump coming out of this prediction model here. The Moody Analytics Model has predicted every election correctly since 1980. When it first became a model, it's predicted the last 9 out of the 10 elections correctly. Now, the big deal here is that it shows Donald Trump having virtually no way to lose within its 3 models here. The stock market model is the first model. It has him at 289 electoral votes. Now, it does not break down Maine and Nebraska into its own congressional district. So for the sake of it, assuming Donald Trump is going to win Wisconsin and Pennsylvania again, I do think he'll win Maine's 2nd district. It is a district that he carried by 10 points in the last election. So I do think that Maine's 2nd is going to go for Donald Trump in this election cycle. Therefore, he'll be at 290. That it underestimated Donald Trump by about 1 vote in this model. This is very good news here. If the stock market model, it shows Trump as a 289 to 249 edge, while the unemployment model here, which is the middle of the 2 models, shows Trump at 332 to 206. And what this model shows, and I'm just going to put it on YapMS for the heck of it. You can look this up. It'll show exactly the states he's going to win. It has him winning Minnesota, which he almost won last time, but he didn't. It shows him winning Michigan and New Hampshire. Michigan, he won last time. New Hampshire, he did not win last time. It shows him losing Maine at large, but somehow picking off the state of Virginia. This would have him at 333 to 205, which is roughly the 2012 result for Obama, but inversed. So apparently it does look like that Donald Trump would be able to do very well in this model. It has him winning Virginia, which I rarely ever predict he'll win unless he's going against somebody like a Warren or a Bernie Sanders, somebody who's very far left that the establishment will not be too friendly for. So this would have Donald Trump at 333 electoral votes. Now, the other model here, and we'll get to comparing it to the 2016 model, this model here has him at 351 electoral votes in the pocketbook model. This would bring Colorado and Nevada to his column. It would bring Maine at large to his column as well. He would still lose New Mexico in this column, and I talk about New Mexico is a better shot at flipping than Colorado does or Virginia does, which is potentially true. And as we look at it right here, it does seem like they did have Maine's 1st district going red, so it would have been 351. I don't see that happening in relatively any circumstance unless he's going to be able to get it to be very close in states such as Connecticut and Rhode Island, which Maine's 1st district, which is basically Portland and a couple other cities, is much more similar to than the rural Maine's 2nd district that is the northern part of Maine, which is much closer to Canada and is a very rural district. So from the looks of it here, it does show Trump getting 350 electoral votes. That would be astounding. But there are 2 things to notice. One is this is solely an economic model. Yeah, I do think Trump is going to win, but it is an economic-only model. It does not take into account social issues. It does not exactly take into account issues such as immigration, such as guns, such as environmental issues or Donald Trump's personality or other scandals being an issue. And we saw this here. Is this good news for Trump or not? I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below, because it had Hillary Clinton winning big in the Moody prediction for 2016. The Moody's Analytics Model had Hillary at 332, Trump at 206. The exact map looked the same as it did in 2012 for Barack Obama and Mitt Romney. So it did apparently rely on things like cheap gas, President Obama's approval rating. I do think that gas prices do play a role, even though I don't know the president has an entirely sole authority over it. The same thing could be made with the stock market or unemployment, but it does look like Donald Trump's election was the key boost in stock markets and consumer confidence as he reduced regulations. So that is partially why the stock market is where it is at today, is because of Donald Trump. Unemployment, you could make a different take on that. I would be able to look at both sides and say, yes, unemployment wasn't solely his responsibility, but the fact that it has decreased under his administration is beneficial to him regardless of where it was at when he took office. But he did take office with roughly about a 5% unemployment rate. It's going down towards 3 right now. So the economy wasn't that bad, but when you look at states like Ohio, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, it did look like these states were getting left behind by the economy as it was mainly improving on the coast, so it didn't tell the full story. But as we can see here, it does look like that Donald Trump is actually going to be helped by this if that is the case. More voters will be voting for their economy, as well as voters voting against the status quo. More than likely will end up in his column. That will help solidify the Midwest in his column. And if he's going to be able to pick off a state like Virginia, I don't know. We'll have to see. But it would be very telling to see. This model here didn't even have him winning Florida or Ohio or Iowa. Ohio and Iowa, I do see as staying in the Trump column, even if the margins get a little bit tighter, especially in Iowa. I think Ohio, Trump could win by a safe margin, but we'll have to see. But as the state of Florida goes, a lot of people don't realize that Florida is a mix of the South and the Midwest. Both the South, which is like the Panhandle, and the Midwest, which is the southern part of the state, both heavily trended, I guess you would say the Midwest in particular, trended towards Donald Trump's column, and that's going to help him win the state of Florida and the state of North Carolina, which they did have red here, and Ohio and Iowa, the union voters becoming disenfranchised with the Democrat Party as especially union size is decreasing. I definitely see Donald Trump making potential improvements in the state of Ohio and Wisconsin, potentially in western Pennsylvania. He could max out that region, and that can carry him to victory. So thanks everybody for watching this video. This is a interesting model to take a look at. It doesn't tell the full story, but it does look like that the models that had Hillary winning in 2016 are showing Trump winning. Is that a good news or a bad news? We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see for that. But thanks everybody for watching. Please like this video. Please comment down below, and please hit that big red subscribe button so you never miss another video. Thanks everybody for watching, guys. Red Eagle, out.